Hey, and welcome back to the Llama Stack tutorial, where you're going to learn how to build enterprise-ready AI applications using the open source Llama Stack project from Meta. Now, if you didn't see last episode, we covered the need for Llama Stack, how it helps with the fragmentation of the AI ecosystem like a Kubernetes for AI applications. And today, you're going to learn how to set up Llama Stack as a server locally and connect to it from both the command line interface or a simple Python application. Now, Llama Stack is a stateful service with REST APIs, and it runs as a server instead of using your application to make direct calls to models, which helps in the seamless transition of AI applications going from different environments like my laptop to a cluster. Let me show you how it all works actually. So let's head over to my machine. So as a developer, I can use various clients in order to connect to Llama Stack. For example, I can build applications in Python or with Node.js, or for mobile as an example, or even use the CLI in my terminal to connect to Llama Stack as a server. And once I'm connected here, there's various REST endpoints in order to provide capabilities for inference, for example, or agentic capabilities, be able to work with storage and vector databases for my personal and private data, or add shields and guardrails to build these truly enterprise AI applications, or maybe work with telemetry, so I'm tracing and metrics on all of the calls that have been made to my AI application. And what's really cool here is that Llama Stack handles the abstraction going from your application to the actual providers. So for example, I could switch out from Llama to VLLM once I'm actually in production, or I could switch out a vector database, or my stack for observability, which is really cool. And so I don't have to worry as a developer going from my local machine to actually deploying this in production, because I'm using the same endpoint at the beginning and at the end. So we're going to be using the Llama Stack repository as our official guide as we go through this tutorial. And I can access it here at github.com/llamastack/llama-stack. Gotta love the naming here. And from here, I can get a quick start to running Llama Stack, but we're actually going to go in a little bit more detail. So let's come over here to the documentation. Here you can learn more about the project, some of the implementations for inference and agents and vector databases, safety, you name it. But what I really want to show you here for today's episode is the getting started guide. So here's a quick RAG tutorial, but the tutorial we're going to go and walk through today is actually here. So the first step we're going to do is run our own model locally, and that model is going to be Llama 3.2 at 3 billion parameters. It's going to take about 2 gigabytes of space, and we're going to use a tool called Llama, which is ran through our CLI in order to pull down this model and to run it locally. Now what I'm going to do is hop over in my terminal here, and the first command we're going to do is Llama run. We'll point to that Llama 3.2, 3 billion parameters, and we're going to use the keep alive for 60 minutes parameter in order to keep that model up and running as we do our experimentation, right? So that's all we have to do to get a model running. It started quite quickly as I'd already downloaded it, but we can ask a question. Say, hey, nice. So really fast responses, and that's super helpful to get started. Now the next step here is to run Llama Stack. And if you want to run the binary where you actually build the code and you run it yourself, you can do that here using venv. But what I'm going to do to make it easier for you is we're going to run it using a container. So this is a pre-built image that includes all of the different components and dependencies that we need so that we don't have to configure anything. We just get it set up and running. And the first step I'm going to do is actually copy this export environment variable so that we can paste this and be able to use it for the next command. So let's come over here. I'll do export Llama Stack port, and this is where Llama Stack is going to run. Now we're going to use this docker run command. I use podman, so we'll be able to just switch it out like that and paste the rest of the command here. What you're seeing here is we're adding the flag for interactive terminal. We're going to pull the image if we don't have it. That image is the Llama Stack distribution starter. We're providing that port there, 8321, that we'll be using for the tutorial. And we're also connecting to the local model here. So we're providing that on port 11434. And here you see in the terminal, the command is about to finish up. So it has provided us a configuration file here that we can modify if we want to, but this provides a lot of different providers, for example, guardrails and ability to connect to different model providers. And once this finishes up here just in a second, we'll be able to see that yes, Llama Stack is running on our machine. Here we go on port, there we go, 8321. So if we go to our browser and we do a quick health check on localhost, port 8321, then there we go, status okay. So we're good to go. We've got 1, the local model running, 2, Llama Stack running. Now 3, let's install the CLI so that we can connect to it from our command line. In order to do this, we're going to use a pip install. And so what I've done is I've actually cloned the Llama Stack repository, because this is where we're going to be doing some of our later tutorials for the other episodes. Some of this is going to include inference, but also working with images, tool calling, memory safety, agents, and much more. So we're going to go ahead and set up a virtual environment. So I'll copy these 2 commands and let's paste them into our working directory so that we can, 1, install the dependencies that we're going to be working with, and then 2, go ahead and install the Llama Stack client. So here we are. We've already set up our virtual environment, but now we're going to use Llama Stack client, configure that endpoint that we just checked out. So let's go ahead and run this. So Llama Stack client configure. We're connecting to that local endpoint, and just like that, we've got the Llama Stack client working, so we can test things out from our terminal. What I'll do first is do a Llama Stack client, and let's test out the models. So if we go ahead and list the models here, we've got the ability to work with 73 different models right off the bat. For example, Grok or Gemini, OpenAI endpoints. And if we go up here to the top, we can see that we're working with this Llama 3.2. So this is really nice to be able to see, hey, which models do I have accessible, but let's actually try to inference. So I'm actually going to just copy this command right here, hop back into our terminal, and let's do a Llama Stack client inference, chat completion, and ask specifically, tell me a joke. So let's come up here. We've got all of the logs here, but we can see why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired. That's a pretty good joke here. But that's a quick way to do inference. And you can see that we're calling that endpoint just as we would do an application, but just from our command line. So we're doing the OpenAI API chat interface for the completions API, and bam, just like that, we've got our response. So the most basic demo here is inference, right? Being able to call the model and get a response back. And we've got this basic script here, inference.py, that I'm going to copy. We're going to run this in a second, but the main concept here is that we're using Llama Stack client in order to connect to the local Llama Stack server, list the available models, select the first language model, specifically one from Llama, print which one it is, and give a completions request in order to get that data back, right? So let's head over to our development environment. Here in my IDE, I've cloned the Llama Stack repository, and we're just going to go to the documentation folder and this 0 to hero guide where, as I mentioned before, we're going to be working through some of these different notebooks. This is actually where I'm going to create that new file, that inference.py. And we're going to paste in that Python code here. This is going to, as mentioned before, connect to Llama Stack, be able to call that model. Let's go ahead and run it. So I'll head over to the docs folder and we'll go to 0 to hero guide. And just like this, we're going to do a UV run Python and then call that inference.py file. And so just like that, we see the response back from the model. Glowing screens at night, lines of code in endless flow, algorithms dance. That's a pretty cool haiku if you ask me. So you've now learned how to run your own local model, to set up a Llama Stack instance and connect to it both via CLI and Python SDK in order to start building applications with Gen AI. Now, this is just the beginning, and in the next episode, you're going to learn how to chat with your own data from websites, PDFs, and images using local models with Llama Stack. Now, thanks so much for watching. Please feel free to like the video if you learned something today, and see you in the next episode. Ciao.